Now, it's the Scam of the Week.
I'm Tommie Lee, and this is the Scam of the Week with the Better Business Bureau of Northern Indiana, represented, as always, quite ably by our friend Marjorie Stevens. Hi, Marjorie. How are you?
I'm good. Tommie, how are you today?
I'm good. We're going to talk about crowdfunding today. We see it all the time. It's become a very common thing, especially when something tragic happens, whether it's on a personal level or on a large scale level, like a hurricane or the recent tragedy in Surfside where the building collapsed. Many people searching for ways to help victims and their families. And as with any disaster donations, you need to be wary of scammers because they're out there trying to prey on those who are looking to give of themselves. And one of the most popular ways to help victims when disaster strikes is with crowdfunding. So, Marjorie, can you tell us a little bit more about this and what we need to know?
Yeah, I'd be happy to, Tommie. Crowdfunding, the concept is receiving small sums of money from a large group of people. Most commonly, these sites can be found spread over social media sites to gain a lot of traction, as much traction as possible. And there's different sites. We are pretty familiar with the GoFundMe. There's also Kickstarter and Indiegogo and others. Each is really a great way to help people in need, and but it also comes with its own concerns. Crowdfunding social platforms can be sketchy if they're not properly vetted by those using them. Scammers can create fake profiles on popular crowdfunding sites claiming to collect money for victims of a tragedy such as the one that happened in Surfside, Florida.
So these fraudsters will collect the money under false pretenses, and the victims might never actually see a dime of it. Now, ultimately, the BBB recommends turning to safe, reputable, reliable charities that have been vetted by the Better Business Bureau. You can find the list of those at bbb.org. But the BBB understands that turning to crowdfunding sites during tragedies can be a much faster and easier route. And of course, as we all know, we all like things fast and convenient. Do you have some tips from the BBB to safely participate in crowdfunding?
I do. First of all, people need to know how different the crowdfunding sites work, Some platforms vet postings and projects better than others, so check out the site's description of its procedures. Photos don't always confirm the connection with the victims. Keep that in mind. Some crowdfunding postings will use pictures of victims without the family's permission. Bad thing. Know how the funds will be used. Will they pay for funerals, medical expenses, or another purpose? And then be cautious if the description is vague on how the money is going to be distributed. Check for other resources or fundraisers. I know that a lot of times in large tragedies, such as the Surfside, you'll have United Way or you'll have the Red Cross. So those are also good people to turn to give money to. Review recent announcements from government agencies and institutions that address how they will be assisting the victim so that you're not giving money to something that's already being given to them. And then search for the safest option. It's safest to give crowdfunding postings, obviously, of people that you personally know. I myself have given to them and happy to do it, but I think people have to be very, very cautious of who they're reaching out to and who they're giving their donations to.
Absolutely, because a lot of times you'll see crowdfunding that's been forwarded by someone on like Facebook or some other social media where you have no idea who this person is and you don't know how legitimate it really is.
Exactly. Very much so.
All right. So. And as always, if you spot a scam, whether it's crowdfunding or not, whether you lose money or not, make sure that you report it to BBB's Scam Tracker. That's bbb.org/scam tracker. And to your partners at the FTC at reportfraud.ftc.gov. Because like we say every week, your story can help other consumers avoid making similar mistakes and falling victim to similar scams and schemes from con artists. Because they're out there looking to bait their victims with anything they can. And always check businesses that you're considering doing business with the BBB.org website before you make any type of purchase, because a lot of times if you're making a large scale purchase, say a car or something like that,
exactly,
it's way too easy to get yourself scammed.
Tommie, you're correct. And I appreciate you making that announcement every week, because the more people hear about checking out BBB.org and, posting on Scam Tracker, it's going to continue to help consumers. So we appreciate it a lot. Thank you.
All right. Marjorie Stevens with the Better Business Bureau of Northern Indiana. Thank you so much. And we'll talk to you again soon.
Thanks, Tommie.
Podcasts by Federated Media.